Hey guys, and welcome. How are you guys feeling the energies now? There's been a lot of energy coming in over the last couple of days. I guess many of you have been feeling that. I said in the last video that I wanted to do a separate video talking a bit about health and the body and starting to think more in terms of vibration and frequency also when it comes to the body. What I've been receiving is that vibrational medicine is the direction medicine is taking. So the future of medicine is vibrational medicine. Now, everything I say is what I've been receiving in channelings. I am not a biologist. I am not a medical doctor, just so that is really clear. So take everything with a grain of salt, but this is what I've been receiving and been shown. I did make a video on some of this. I think it might have been a half year ago, beginning of the summer, I think, spring, somewhere around that. So I will talk a bit about this in the beginning, and then I will do a light language transmission in the end of this video. So what they are showing me is that it's beneficial to start thinking more in terms of vibration frequency when it comes to the physical body. So in the same way as I talked about in the last video, that we want to align our frequency to the frequency of what we want to create and really focus our energy towards that and start making choices that aligns or that makes us align with that frequency of what we want to create and what feels, what comes from the heart. That is what they're telling me that is, the way to work with the body as well. Because the body is energy. So if you take a cell, like they've been explaining me a bit about the cell and that we will get a deeper understanding of the communication in a cell and from the cell and to the rest of the body. The vibration and the frequency it holds, like that's where we can really, so if we change the vibration that comes into a cell, the cell will start vibrate differently. And that affects the whole body, just to make it really in simple terms. What they have been showing me is that it will be a way of thinking or a way of working with the body of, so say an illness or like place, whether it's an organ, it's something that holds an illness in the body or holds then a lower frequency. So you take that and if you introduce a really high frequency, it won't connect and it won't communicate. So what we will do is to take a higher frequency than the low frequency that is held in the body in that place. But we will introduce a higher frequency than that, not that high, but as high as we can that will still connect. And we will introduce that, and then the cell will start adjusting and adapting to that higher frequency. And so that affects the communication out to the body and how the energy and the frequencies in the body. Just to get the idea. Now, vibration is the colors hold vibration, frequency of sound. So these things will be a much bigger part of medicine. And when it comes to, like they told me this, years ago, to also remember that what we take in, everything affects the body, everything is frequency, because we are very easily thinking of what we are eating, that it affects the body, but it's what we're eating, it's what we're drinking, it is what we're breathing, it is the environment, it's what we're reading, it's our connections, everything is frequency, everything is energy. So the more we start understanding ourselves as energetic beings with a physical body, we will also understand that the physical body is energy and that it holds a vibration. And when we start working with the vibration, with the energy, that also will change the physicality. And so sound, colors, these things will play a much bigger role in medicine, is what I've been shown. Also to remember to come from the heart. So they keep showing me, because we talk a lot about the mind and where you direct your thoughts, because with our mind we direct our energy. So what we focus on, that's where we direct our energy. And so having the awareness of what are our thought patterns, what do I believe in, because that's where we limit where we put our energy. If we don't believe something is possible, we will limit the potential of that to happen, because we are holding back the energy that we're putting into that potential. Now, understanding the importance of bringing in the heart. So what they have me do in a lot of my meditations now is to really come into the body, breathe into the body, and calm the system, and this normal introduction sort of to a meditation. But then to get really, really clear on the mind, let it calm down, get really focused, and then to direct that focus straight to the heart. Because then all the attention is on the heart, and let the heart just wide open, and to trust the heart. So to sort of teach these two parts to work together, the heart and the mind, the heart and the brain. And so instead of going about things very much from the mind, it's very beneficial to start focusing more from the heart. And if we focus from the heart, that's also where we have the attention of the mind. Now, I'm sorry, they start talking. I still prefer them doing this before I'm on camera. Yeah, so what they're showing me now is the cell, and I see this like rings almost like around the cell, like the vibration out of the cell, and I see the field around the body. So they say that we will understand that there's also a field around each cell in the body, and if there's an incoherence between different cells in the body, that's where the incoherence starts, creating illness, disease, these things. And as we understand more that we are energetic beings, and we start working with the body more in terms of energy, and understanding, so the medicine will be more of an understanding of both the physicality and the energy, and understanding that the physicality is also energy. Hence why colors, sound, these kind of things will be much more used in medicine. I think I might just read up what I told me a couple of days ago, just directly. So they said the colors are vibrations. The colors are important. Vibrations will be the main thing in the medicine moving forward. Technology based on vibration and sound and on colors. You can work with this on your own too. Connect with it, feel it, bring it into the cells. It is simply an exposure for the body, for the cell with a higher frequency so that it can align, come out of the pattern that it previously has been in and shift. Any illness can fall away this way with the cells vibrating in a different pattern. This is also what happens when people improves health-wise when they are in nature for longer periods. Because in the nature, the frequency is very different. So besides, the calming down, getting out of the patterns, there are so many aspects to it, right? But the frequency in nature is a higher frequency, and so that is also that type of exposure to a higher frequency that starts to train with your own frequency and starts stabilizing the body and assist it. So it's so similar in many ways to what is going on in the external, in the experience we find ourselves in the world today, because it's about the control falling away. It's about, so in the sense that the mind is controlling the body, but understanding to work with the body, understanding the energy of it. What energy does something come from what energy do I make a choice, from what energy do I take an action, what energy is my inner talk coming from, how do I talk to myself, what do I expose my body to, and not coming from a place of fear, which is also really important. Like coming from a place of fear or trying to prevent all types of illnesses that really focus on the illness, that is really a deep focus on the fear. But if we do something out of self-love, out of really wanting to take care of our bodies, because we love our bodies, and practicing moving towards that if we're not at that point, that is a heart space, that is acceptance, love, and that is the frequency we want to come from when we work with the body as well. So being aware of the fear and the control in that sense as well is really in many ways mirroring what's going on in the world now, which is why I think it's helpful to bring this in with that last video in mind. So really having the awareness, not out of fear, but out of openness, like coming into the heart, opening up to the frequency and introducing frequency to the body. And colors, sound, it's really powerful. And I'm really curious to see how things are going and how things will develop, because I think we will see changes in the medical field rather soon. So I'm curious about that. Now I wanted to do a light language transmission. So if you want to receive that, you can just come back into the body, come back into to your heart, breathing into the body. I will take a sip of water before I start channeling. So just breathing into your body. All the way. And remember that you can start just exploring this with sound, for example, for yourself, just making different tones. You don't need to know how to sing or know what tone it is or anything, but just making a tone and be in your body and see where in the body can you feel that tone, to deepen your connection with the body. And just opening the awareness to the body being so much more. Than what we thought. Breathing all the way down to your hips. And breathing out. And on the next breath, I want you to breathe all the way down to your feet. Just feeling the whole body grounding in. And breathing out. Hai uch urok nera tu imarati erota ero rat erotu inera ayarch lerka erata ay aha wa erotu uiruch lerka erata yawa anira ayalarata ro amale uruchu kruya narat ayarka yarahi ro enero ayalara erotu erka erata aya. Lerata ayara nuru uyarata ayarata tu ilera ayarata ayaka ruinira aleratu irata lerati arata ayarata ayara wa iku ayarhut arachu ukra ma ayarati alarata ya ur kchkriya ko karkika ayaka ni ayu krukte chukruknirata wa triwai ho yen ya kira kchke de o irkundera hay warat urakchka iya wa korata ya ruhaya aya wa nero o taraucha wa tu yarata ya wa turun yarata lerata yarata aya kurkutu yarata yarata tu yarata ayaratu nirk nirka yarata ya ni yarata ayara ya ayarachlarka ni o ik ayarata Narat uler kuchara niera lerui krakanara alerata erutu nierata trukun nierata eatua chrekan nierata iwa rutu erutu nierata eruta da churukan nierala waramaya narwayarata trukun nierata erutu erakachukan nierata era miurakan nia trukun nilera chulerkanaya trukun nieratu ayarchulerkan niharatu anaya Rakanera to ayara chulera kanera to yara ta yara tayara nero kunia krakti kaya chura ler katayo tur kanera taya rachuler kanera tayar kunia ro ayara ta yara to kata rachuler Erata ayara roto yera kudara toya rokanera ayara alara kana yara to ayara yarata yarata aratu toruch lerakana maru ayaratu chulurkania roka yaratu ayarata ayanira te oya chulurkana yara waya Airata eno airatu ene nerayaka. Turukuchu kuya katara yanta waya. Turuchulurukanierata yamayarata ya. Turutiyalarata ya noaya korene. Larukunima ya. Warati yanaralero ya ene. Churkunilarata ya mahayaro na ya kanile. Turuya kanayarata ya. Wairakani yarata. Nero kaya ya. Haka. He kwa ine. Rata yaka. Rukayerta yarata ayarata. Waralera kania waya. Urchera kanierata. Rata yarata yakanera. Traka nero terachlera kane. Rata yarata yantruinkera. Ya. Irkodia quachalaretia. Arkanierta ay. Krukne yarata erachler kaniarat. Ik erat ik nera. Ik erat ik erat ik. Ik chler erat. Ja, ayer chler. Ik erat erat a. Chler kaniarata ilerke. Ayane. Kara oyarat chler kaniarata ayar mo oyarat chler kania oyarat. Dera ayar iya. Ruknirat sherri karat niria. Ha erat yarkenle. Erat iya. Ya kaya. Hachera ileria. Ratia erat. Wailerata ya Hawaii erata ya. Yerko ay nira lara. Nira era. Yerko era chulara kania. Erata mero churo kuniara leya. Warata yaro tuwa niaresa. Turo kanierata. Warata iarato. Chera kiliru ayaratu irat nia. Wai ea nira ialere chlere ya. Ware ia haro niara ea kawaii mohao. Rotura chlere kaya. Wai kurokoya. Rashlere niara. Yara. Turo kaniera wale. Irata inne churulirataya. Tirakayarata erataya. Waler oyami orata walerataya. Tira injeraya wayara. Tirakadiyaru chlarkaniyar haya. Nira iya koeratia tuarlnera kairatia. Herata. Wayarata waya. Mera kwaetacha. Kurakti ehaya. Hai. Tiruka eratu ayami ai koi kayanka rawayami. Chui mai arataya. Wacha koi orotu i merata i rotu i uayarataya. Kirakate yakuch koi yarakta. Het hurata oya het hurata ayurata i aratu. Wa erkduk kada churak lirka krakitika kukuka kakakuri kakaduru kakaduru chikriya kukuki yarkat niyak ai wa wa yera ai ro nera chera ya wa nero odo tu chura ya ro tro ayara choro con nera ayane ta cho nera tera kaya Krakayara, Tarate Oera, Hershuraya, Hoero, Hena, Hoerahe, Wahae, Tronia, Heango, Ejoy. Just keeping breathing in your body. Just feeling your body, how it feels. Just being present with your experience. Honoring your body. Hold your body in your heart field. Breathing in the love. If you want, you can just stay in that. And if you want, you can slowly come back. Feeling your body, opening your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. That was powerful. So always I see double when I come out of channeling. I would be very interested in hearing how you guys feel it, how your experience of it is. I hope the information and transmission can be helpful for you guys. Please share if it resonates, if you think it can help someone else. I'm looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Have a lot of compassion for yourself and for others. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.